They thus betrayed this covenant, which explicitly contained the clause that Israel was to be the God's witness to the end of the earth. Further, the call is that Jesus commissioned his disciples to be witnesses of his resurrection and signs of his presence until the end of time. His Holy Spirit produces Christ's character in his followers. Their witness is thus authenticated by the visible signs and character that are contained in the fruits of the Holy Spirit. We all know them. They are found in Galatians chapter 5, verses 20. And therefore, as parents here, we also know, as a mandate, we owe these beliefs to pass them to the next generation. There's a book written by Chinua Achebe called Things Fall Apart. There's a line there which I like reading and referring to most of the time. The young suckers that are going to grow when the old banana is dead. We all know this. And therefore, we as parents, taking care of the young ones, perhaps we know better, perhaps we're enjoying this space, freedom of worship is there, but how safe is it in the schools? What generation are we intending to bring up as parents? Are we saying that assuming that you're not there, in the next 50, 100 years, will the church still be there? And therefore, it is important to encourage a young generation to join in this vitally important pursuit of freedom of conscience for all. Let's continue promoting the ideals of our church at home, in our workplaces, and community around us. And before I finish, because I think my time is up, I want to usher in the speaker today to continue from where I've left. Perhaps to highlight this particular issue of disseminating information to younger generations. I'm reminded of the book of Exodus. We learn about Moses. We all know the story of Moses, how he was born, how he was taken to the king's palace. We all know that story. Sindio? We know that story. Now, we know that Moses' mom, Jochebed, was only allowed to take care of Moses for 12 years. Since he was born, because it was very acrimonious at the time, for 12 years. Thereafter, he was handed over to the king's daughter, with whom they stayed for 28 years. Now, of course, we know Moses is the one who liberated the Israelites from Egypt, from where they were being persecuted. And of course, we know Moses was very firm, because he's the one who was sent by God to actually deliver this message. Now, this is a person who was with the mother for the first 12 years. And the other one, Jochebed, who was on the other side for 28 years. Who do you think will have had more influence on Moses? Beryl, I can see you. Who do you think, between Moses' mom, Jochebed, and the king's daughter, will have had more influence in the upbringing of this kid? Sorry? Is it not the mother? Is it not the one with whom they stayed for 28 years? Yes? That's very good. That's a very good answer. Like, Mommy, will you have something to say? That's very well. Allah, thank you for that. Yes, the 12 years of the first 12 years spent Moses with the mom, really. The mom must have done a lot. The mama must have done a lot, not so that the 28 more years that were taken by the king's daughter would not have washed away that which was implanted in Moses. Thank you so much, and my call therefore is that let's continue working together. Go ye therefore and spread this message. We are really constrained in terms of our space of worship, but let's continue doing the right thing, and God will bless us abundantly. Thank you so much. At this point, I'll want to usher in the guest speaker to continue from where I have left. Thank you.
Hallelujah, church. Good afternoon. I can see most of you are happy once again to be back. Thank you, Senior, for the introductory message and to inform us what the department is all about. And as a church, we are a movement indeed. And Christ gave us also another instruction that occupy till I come. That means that we should not just be living with a hurry that we are yet to get to heaven, but we must be able to do